Hi guys, this is Alex from MuseThemes.com, and today I'm going to be showing off our new rotating animations widget. So as we can see, I have 3 different images here, or spinners, and as I hover over each one, they rotate by different amounts. So this is our new widget that we've recently introduced to our library, so let's pop into Muse and see how this is set up. So let's just zoom out a little bit here, like so. And I'm just going to go to File and Place so we can place our first spinner onto the page. And I'll put the 45.png down first. So we'll drag this out onto the canvas and just size it up like so. And I'm just going to place this here like so. So I'm just going to select our image here and we're going to head over to the Graphic Styles panel. Now, in order to link this up to our widget, which I'll bring onto the canvas in a minute, what we want to do is give it a graphic style that we'll define in the widget. So I'm going to call this rotate. Like so. And then if we go over to our library and bring our widget on screen, and we'll just place it in the top left hand corner up here for the time being. It doesn't matter where you place it. And we're going to go into the option panel for this widget. So we can see here we've got graphic style name. So I'm going to enter rotate, which is what we called our widget in the graphic styles panel. Now I'll just quickly run through a few of the settings to do with this here before jumping in and showing you the preview. So we have trigger animation, and we have 2 options for this, which is on hover or on click. So this means that the animation can occur when we hover or when we click, but I'm going to leave it on hover for the moment. The transition time is the time that it takes for the animation to take place, so the time it takes for it to spin round, and then the delay before transition I'll come on to after showing this example here. So for the time being, I'm going to set this to rotate through 45 degrees, and I'm going to preview this in the browser so that we can see whether this is all working as intended. So as we can see, as we hover over, this rotates round by 45 degrees. So it's working as it should. Okay, so let's jump back into Muse now and we'll see what else we can do. So one of the brilliant features about this widget is that we can actually apply this widget to lots of different types of objects inside Muse. So what I mean by this is, if we were to drag out our rectangle on screen, and I'll just quickly style this up by finding out the size of this so that we can make all of our icons look exactly the same. Let's change this to 207 like so, and I'm just going to set the background fill to this widget, and I'm going to select 180.png, and we'll import that into our project and place it like so. Okay, so I'll just put this in the center roughly like so, and we're going to want to go through the same process as we did before. So we're going to want to go to the graphic styles, create a new style, and name this rotate to, like so. Now we can copy and paste, or we can press and hold Alt to drag down to copy this widget here, and in here we're just going to change this to rotate to, like so. Now on this one I'm going to come back down to our delay before transition, and I'm actually going to change this to 0.5, and what this means is that there will be 0.5 of a second delay before our animation takes place. And I'm going to set it to rotate through 180 degrees. So let's preview this in our browser and make sure it's working as intended. So as we hover over, we get a little delay before it animates, and then we get the animation which rotates through 180 degrees. So finally, I'm going to show off one final feature, and I'm actually going to use a state button this time. So it really shows how diverse and how many things we can use this widget with inside Muse. So I'll quickly style this up again very quickly so that it looks the same as our other elements on screen, and we'll quickly set the background fill of this item here to 360.png, and again same procedure as before, to the graphic styles panel, create a new graphic style and rotate through like so. I'm going to copy and paste one of these widgets, or Alt and drag. we'll change this to rotate 3 here. So I'm going to set this to rotate through 360 degrees, and I'm going to change this to 1 second before it animates here. And I'm also going to change the easing style, and this time I'm going to change it to linear, like so. So if we preview this page in the browser, then we should see what the settings we've applied will do on screen. So as we hover over, we get a 1 second delay, and then it rotates through 360 degrees. Also notice the animation. As it comes to a stop, it's more sudden, whereas with say our 45 degree one, which has ease transition on it, we can see it nicely comes to a smooth and steady stop, like so. So there's one final thing that I want to show off with this, and I'm going to make this change to the 45 degree one. And this is that we can actually rotate this through more than 360 degrees. So let's for example say we insert 720 and then we preview this page in our browser. Then we should see it rotates through 720 degrees, which means there's no limits to how much you can rotate an item. So there we go. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this tutorial, just a quick one to show off our new widget. We hope that you enjoy using this widget, and as always, if you have any questions or queries, don't hesitate to drop us a note. Until next time, goodbye.